Okay, so we're picking up the action here on the 4th gym leader of the Elite Four. I'm in good shape, that's why I've hit record, just in case I do really well and actually beat the Elite Four, which is actually 5 trainers. So I need to revive Machoke here. This battle, I'm just going to check the name of the leader again, I can't quite remember her name. And the Pokemon. So this is, yeah, Karen. So this is a lot of, there's Dark type and there's Houndoom as well, which is a Fire type. And there's Murkrow, which is a kind of split Flying type, so it's very doable. Machoke is preferred to begin with. Although Poliwhirl is decent to begin with as well. I might just put Poliwhirl out and or do I try and keep Poliwhirl at full health for the last battle and put Machoke out? Here's what I need to do. I need to restore the PP of Machoke's cross Chop. Okay, so let's try, because it's super effective against Dark. So let's do that. If I can get through this battle in good shape and still have like 5 or 6 revives, I think I have a good shot at beating Lance. I'm a few more levels up since you've last seen me take on the Elite Four in attempt video number 2 on my channel. So instead of doing a load of more attempts in a video, I'm just gonna hit record whenever I think I'm close, and then I'll upload the successful footage, if that makes sense. So this should be super effective, I think. It is. Nice. This is all very good news because I'm quite confident. Yeah, I'm quite confident I can beat Vileplume easily enough because I have Ice Punch, which I think is also super effective. The Elite Four is interesting because as you progress, I actually think that the fights get a little bit easier, and then obviously the last one is very difficult. So 2, 3 and 4 aren't actually too bad. Okay, it's all going pretty well so far. Right, Gengar, he's Ghost and Poison, so he might know. Let's change Gyarados maybe. Let's just put Poliwhirl out and try and get through this. The only thing I can think of is Surf because I don't have any Psychic, so I'm just going to try and power my way through this. I really hope this is the run where I defeat the Elite Four, because I really want to move on to another Pokemon game. Probably Pokemon Ruby. But it's important to finish off the challenge in Gen 2 first. Okay, that went well. I'm happy with that. And I think there's only Houndoom left. Oh no, there's not, sorry. I can keep Poliwhirl out because I have Ice Punch. Or Icy Wind, sorry. Should be super effective. He's flying type. Oh my god, 1 tick of health. This shouldn't do too much damage. Give me a break. Of course. Of course it does a critical hit. There's no way Murkrow's look him. Oh my god. It's unforgiving, this stuff. Just when you think you're like doing really well. Like, it's not a major thing, but like that's it's annoying, but okay. I was hoping Poliwhirl could get through this unscathed, but what you gonna do? It just means that he's going to be a bit, because I don't have any potions, so he's going to be a bit wounded going into the last battle. Okay, I've made it. I've made it to the last leader. So I've been making it to Lance a couple of times now. So let's just see. Or I have made it as far as Lance a couple of times. So let's just see how I get on here. I have a bunch of revives left, which is great because I can just keep reviving, although it's not the best strategy in the world. Right. I actually don't need to revive anybody, which is remarkable at this point. I have used 4 revives. I bought 10 to begin this run, so okay, so let's see. First up is Gyarados. So Machoke, Thunder Punch, and then we will take it one by one from there on in. Okay, Lance, let's do this. You know it's serious when the music stops. If you followed my run up till this point, and you know, thanks very much, and let's do this. Let's finish off this challenge. I have a team of 6 Gen 1 Pokemon that are in the best shape they can be. Let's see if we can defeat Lance. Okay, Gyarados level 44. That's good news. That's good news. He missed. I can't believe that. That's tremendously lucky. That's also lucky. He's paralyzed. Alright, okay, so we're through Gyarados. Right. I think it's Dragonite up next, and he knows Thunder. So we're going to have to be careful. Okay, Machoke is leveled up. I might actually keep Machoke here, to be honest. Oh, it's Aerodactyl, okay. He is rock and flying. I can just use Surf on him, right? I think I just used Surf with Poliwrath. Or Poliwhirl, sorry. I wish I'd Poliwrath. I think this should be super effective. Okay. It's getting close. It's getting tense. So we have 3 Dragonites and a Charizard left. Can I do it? So which Dragonite is it? This is what I don't know, because the first one knows Thunder. So oh, I actually didn't mean to do that. I should have changed. I should have swapped out here. He is flying, so let's use Icy Wind. This should be super effective. Come on. Okay, he missed. He missed. That's remarkable. This is lucky. Although I'm taking nothing for granted. I've beaten 1 Dragonite. This is crazy. Okay. I think we keep Poliwhirl. I think we keep Poliwhirl. I mean, a critical hit, imagine, would be amazing. Just one shot Dragonite. Oh my god. It did it. Okay, 2 left. There's 2 left. Come on. We just keep Poliwhirl. He's bossing it. Okay, level 50. Come on, give me a critical. Give me a crit. Give me a critical hit. Even close. Just close. That'll do. I'll take it. Safeguard. What does that do? Can I still attack? I can. This has to do it. It's done it. I beat the 3rd Dragonite. It's Charizard, right? I can just use Surf. This is crazy. No way. Okay, Poliwhirl, it's all you. It's all on you. Come on, one shot Charizard to finish. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Oh my god, he's 1 tick. He's 1 tick of health. I almost want it to be... Do you know, I was gonna say I was gonna let Weeping Bell do. I'm not gonna mess around here. I'm just gonna get across the finish line. I've done it. I've actually beat them. It's been a long road, but I've done it. 151 challenge completed. It's over. What an epic feeling. Happy that I witnessed the rise of a great new champion. 10 grand for winning. I'll take that. Okay, what happens now? Okay. Is that your mom? I think it's your mom, right? So there is a post game in Kanto, but the challenge was to become the champion of Johto, and I've done that. So the idea was I could only use Gen 1 Pokemon. I had to get rid of my Gen 2 starter. I had to persevere with Bellsprout and Poliwhirl and Graveler and all those kind of Pokemon. And I decided not to get Kadabra, which would have made things a lot easier. Yeah, like all great champions, I persevered, like Oak says. Let's interview the brand new champion. I think is Mary from the radio. Yeah, that's not your mom. I think that's Mary from the radio station. Perseverance and determination. Yes. I'm going to screenshot that to remind myself of the grind. And it's funny, like Pokemon is it's an old RPG, but it's like so profound. There's a real there's great meaning in the narrative. It's so cool. Nice, there's our 6th Gen 1 Pokemon. I actually didn't need the Tentacruel in the end. Nice. Here we have our Machoke. Poliwhirl, who was the star of the show really. Although Machoke came through as well, and Graveler too. Earlier in the Elite Four. Off camera, just beforehand. Gyarados I didn't even need to use at all. Weeping Bell was, you know, along for the ride. And Tentacruel was like a last minute substitution that, you know, didn't really make much difference either way, but I seen 174 Pokemon, that's cool. Playtime 36, maybe 37 hours. This is like the end credits, right? So yeah, so basically the idea was, you know, you had to forego your Gen 2 starter Pokemon, replace it with a proxy Gen 1 wild Pokemon that you find in the early game, in the early grassy areas, you know, early on in the game. And then you have to build a kind of a narrative around a team of Gen 1 Pokemon that you kind of put together throughout the run. And yeah, it worked out really well. And like I mentioned before, it kind of forces you to learn more about the different routes and where you to learn about the different Pokemon that you can catch along the routes during the day and during the nighttime. So you have to kind of go through the Bulbapedia page and the wiki pages and stuff, and it just makes you kind of re-engage with the game in a different way, and that's what I wanted it to do. I think it was quite successful actually in the end. And yeah, I'm thinking of trying 151 challenge of Pokemon Ruby, which could be quite interesting. There's a couple of caveats in terms of, I think you have to kind of beat the first boss, first gym leader with your Gen 3 starter, you know. So there's a few more technical hitches or glitches when compared to Gen 2, because Gen 2 is kind of a natural successor to Gen 1 anyway. It's kind of an add-on, like a DLC almost. So like the whole Kanto region from Gen 1 is in Pokemon Gold. But nice. It's actually cool to see that end screen. I don't remember seeing that years ago. So you can obviously return, right? You can return into the game. Okay, you're back here. Okay, Elm. Ah, yeah, could you swing by my lab? See you later. Okay, let's go chat to Elm. Now, I don't plan on doing the post-game, but it's always there as an option. Okay. Okay, we have the SS ticket, nice. So now we can go to Kanto. It's for the train, right? Or the ship, sorry. Oh, yes, it's in Olivine, okay. Interesting, okay. Let's talk to our mom. What does she have to say about all of this? Okay, she's still on about saving money. It's classic mom. Just do what you got. Okay. She's just kind of very practical. She doesn't get too overexcited about things. That's fine. Yeah, so that's kind of it. I'm now the champion of the region, and this is the team that I did it with. So I'm just going to screenshot that as well. And yeah, I'll be back probably with part 1 of I might save it just at the house here, it's kind of poignant, but yeah, I'll probably be back with a part 1 of another possibly 151 challenge or a type only challenge in Pokemon Ruby. So that could be quite interesting, so I'm looking forward to that. So if you've joined or followed the journey up to this point, thanks very much for watching. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of the final battle. I think it was so epic and really exciting, and after all the grinding and failure and everything else, it was really nice to do it. And I got a bit of luck as well with the critical hits, and I think a Dragonite missed with Thunder there as well. That was really useful. So, but yeah, really epic. And yeah, thanks very much for following along, and I'll be back again soon with more content.